Hey, how's it going, everyone? Phil Monteleone here, the book peddler, coming to you from my little shop in upstate New York, Smithville Flats. Please, if you haven't yet, I hope you all like and subscribe to the Book Peddler YouTube channel and you stay up to date on more book picks, antique picks, and in-store, out-store activity, all that kind of stuff. And I had to make another video because a first edition Mark Twain book lot, a nice book collection, came into the shop just last night. And if you watched my previous weekend's video, first edition Huckleberry Finn came through the shop as well as a Wizard of Oz first edition. So I don't know what's going on, but there's some amazing material coming through the shop lately. And hopefully there's no dealers around here in New York that had some Twain first edition stolen, because maybe I got them. I'm joking. The guy who brought him in was a very good guy, very decent guy I've been dealing with. But anyways, I had to show you this this book collection, and so without further ado, here we go. So here's the books, and I'll take you to the first one here. This is a Yankee in King Arthur's Court. Now this is actually a first American edition, but check it out. Beautiful cover. I'll show you the title page here. Oh, let me get that title page. And there we go. A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court, 1891. Very nice book, held well. I'll flip through the pages so that you can see it a little bit. Really nicely illustrated all throughout the book. So that was a nice find. And then actually, before I go to the next one, this book here is something I've used for reference throughout the years, and it's helped me tremendously. Collected Books, The Guide to Values, 98 edition. Now, it's obviously dated, so the you know, the prices or the values are obviously subject to change, but it's a great reference and lets you know where you're at. And it helped me with this book here, The Life on the Mississippi, by Mark Twain. Now, this is a true first edition, but it's called a mixed lot first edition, which I'll explain in a minute. Let me show you the title page. Still held very well. Okay, hold on. Life on the Mississippi, Mark Twain. More than 300 illustrations, 1883. So it has to meet a certain criteria for it to be a true first edition. And if it meets one of those points, well, more than one of those points, but it's missing a particular point, but I'll show you right now, and that's what makes it a mixed lot. So right here, it's supposed to say the St. Louis Hotel, and it does, so that's one of the points. But what it's missing is, on the previous page, if I could get to it here, bear with me, right here, there's supposed to be a burning urn, which it does not have. So therefore, apparently, it's called a mixed lot. And to my understanding, it's like, okay, a bunch of these were printed first edition, first date, first impression. They came off the presses. This was there as well, but someone forgot to put in the burning urn, the fool. So that just, you know, now I'm depleted a little bit of money, but, you know, not much. So anyhow, but the next one here is definitely a true first edition. It's in its original blue cloth. It's following the equator. It does have condition issues. I'll show you. The first few pages are actually detached, and you can see the spine there. It has its issues. So it's really too bad. But you know, if you want to know how to increase the value of a book like this, I'll show you real quick. Besides that being braced up, which you can always do, is you get out your trusty pencil here, like so. And this is Mark Twain, so I'm going to dedicate this to Philip Mark Twain. Something like that. So you forge his signature and you add a couple $100. I'm joking. All right. But anyhow, you never do that. So anyhow, one of the factors on this book in particular was that there's a number 11 printed on page 161, and there it is right there. So original blue cloth, and it meets its ticker point. I don't know why I used the word ticker point. I don't know what that means, but that's a first edition. So a couple of the other ones that I have here, I have yet to look into, but they're published by the American Publishing Company in Hartford, Connecticut. And they have beautiful covers. They all have their issues, but there's Tramp Abroad. So I'm going to look into these ones. They're beautiful early editions. The Gilded Age, A Tale of Today. There's The Innocents Abroad, New Pilgrim's Progress. So this is a great collection. It also came with 2 facsimiles. Okay, and what these are, I'm going to take you to the back real quick. What these are reproductions, exact reproductions of first editions. And I'm going to show you the 2 first editions I've previously had. Now, this one I've never filmed. That's Sketches by Mark Twain. That's a true first edition. This is The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, but look at those covers, huh? They are beautiful, and they are just sharp and clean. They have the gold gilt edging to them, and they're just wonderful books. And now, last week, I bought this, Huckleberry Finn, first edition by Mark Twain. Well, there you go right there. Side by side, Huck Finn first edition. They're identical. And these are affordable to somebody who's really into the classics, and especially, of course, of Mark Twain. They're clean, beautiful books. They look great on a shelf. So anyhow, you know, those were my buys this weekend. I hope you all enjoyed seeing them. They're beautiful. It's a beautiful collection of Twain books, and I gotta get around, open the shop, and clean it up a little bit here. But of course, these books can be found on my seller site eventually, and direct message me if you're interested. Please like and subscribe to my channel. And with that being said, take care, everyone.